Thank you, President Riggs. I think I'm actually going to quote you on the first line of my speech. So you guys have probably heard this one before. Do great work. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who once said these famous 3 words. But what did old Abe mean when he said this? We have heard the phrase do great work in speeches, at alumni functions, in the classroom, and written awkwardly around campus. Now to some, do great work may seem like a corny slogan that doesn't really make any sense. And that's because it is. But as we look back over the past 4 years, I think it's important to ask ourselves, have we done great work? We as a class have witnessed the highs and lows of academic achievement, the victory and defeat on the playing field, and the lasting sentiments of friendship. We have played intramural sports, participated in clubs and organizations, and some of us have joined the fountain swim team. We've seen the highs of Chicken Nugget Day, the lows of mistakes in and out of the classroom. Personally, I've made mistakes. The Gettysburg community is so close and intertwined that it holds its members accountable for their mistakes, while at the same time fostering an environment that allows us to learn and create something positive from our shortcomings. This dynamic is just one example of how Gettysburg, as an institution, does great work. Although we have all done a lot over these past 4 years, have we as a class done great work? In terms of academics, we have. Through Gettysburg College, we've been given the opportunity to collaborate with professors on research and gain one-on-one relationships with numerous faculty members. During this past fall semester, in a class I had with Professor Jackie Robinson, I don't know where you are, but you're out here, hopefully. There she is. She called me out for not saying hi to her while walking by her on campus the previous day. I used the defense that it must have been a crowded sidewalk, or that I must have been deep in conversation. But she pointed out that she had waved, the sidewalk was empty, and I was walking alone. To this day, whenever I see her on campus, I go out of my way to say hello. And we still laugh about the encounter, as you can see by the laugh I just got. But something like that would never happen at a big school. At Gettysburg, it feels like all these types of interactions become much more genuine. Speaking of genuine, the Gettysburg curriculum has pushed us to explore aspects of learning that some of us would never even dream of. For example, some of us social scientists had to take actual science courses, which I'm pretty sure I saw most of you in my Astronomy 102 class. Or completing our language requirement. Termine mi requisito de lingua. As you can tell by my accent, I'm still pretty miserable in Spanish. But the point is that Gettysburg has pushed us to explore ourselves through the classroom. So whether you have countless honor cords and patches on your cap and gown, or you're going for the more traditional look of all black with no flair, which GQ says is in this month, the fact that we have all made it here means we have made a significant academic achievement, and we have done great work. But ladies and gentlemen, we have not just done great work, we're also the class of discovery. In the winter of 2009, we discovered how seamlessly campus can function under 36 inches of snow. In the spring of 2011, we discovered that Gettysburg College literally has no drainage system. This past fall, when power outages ravaged the great state of Pennsylvania, we discovered the bar on the first floor of the Gettysburg Hotel. We have discovered that Andrew Ferreira literally knows everyone by name. Discovered how great it can be to experience the freshman walk from the perspective of an upperclassman. The excitement of reading a good Sunday morning email from Bill Lafferty. And seeing how students in Grab can take what they've learned and use it to save someone's life. We have discovered Midbad and the community effect of a wine bag. Learned that classrooms in the basement of Plank are a great idea, or not so much. We've discovered that you can change the name of a building, but 223 Carlisle Street will always be teak. And we have been shown by Corey Weissman what it really means to be Gettysburg great. In all tribulations, our classes remain unfazed, and we continue to do great work. Continuing on this concept of discovery, Many of us have studied abroad for a summer, semester, or even a full year. I don't have the specifics, but I'm pretty sure about 150 of you went to Denmark. Others went to places like England or Australia or Chile, to name a few. I went abroad to Greece, and right there. And although I could see the Acropolis from my apartment, and I got to attend some of the finest riots in all of Europe, by the end of the semester, I was ready to go home to Gettysburg. Back in Gettysburg, we've each participated in so many great local volunteer programs. We participated in helping to feed those struggling in the local community through campus kitchens, handed out clothes to the homeless through DC Outfitters, acted as mentors to students in the Gettysburg area school system through Big Brothers Big Sisters. Not to mention philanthropy events such as Fidel's Haunted Mansion or Relay for Life. Through Gettysburg College, many of us have been given the opportunity to do individual volunteer work that we could never dream of. Last fall, with fellow classmate Ted Broderick, I was able to raise $2,200 for Lou Gehrig's disease for running the Harrisburg Marathon. Through that experience, I can now truly understand the old adage, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I think anybody who had to experience waiting for me at the finish line, they would tell you that I was definitely not sprinting. But Gettysburg has given us the opportunity to do great work and enacted a culture in us to continue that work after we graduate. Over our past 4 years at Gettysburg, we witnessed countless changes that the school has undergone. We witnessed a new president, initiatives on sustainability and diversity, and a new fitness center. Just look at my speech, printed on double-sided paper. We have all done our part to help Gettysburg make these changes. Personally, in terms of diversity, I've had my picture taken on 3 separate occasions by a guy in the library. But, jokes aside, we are the changes Gettysburg is trying to make. And through the actions we've done, things we've participated in, that possibilities becoming a reality. Alone, all these things are just that, things. But as a whole, all together, they're the Gettysburg experience. Gettysburg College has prepared us on so many levels to move forward and grow as people. And no matter how awkward it sounds when President JMR says do great work, or how you might feel a little embarrassed when you say you're Gettysburg great, class of 2012, that is who we are. And we will be Gettysburg great in the future. Thank you.